That is one Thai herby fish made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are going to make a cracking fish dish. It's a Thai herb fish dish. So basically it's Thai herbs and spices with some fish fried. It's delicious, so let's show you how to do it. Right, ingredients then. We've got a whole bundle of ingredients, going on here. Star of the show, fish. Now you can use any fish, up to you, whitefish, whatever. This is sea perch or sea bream or even barramundi, depends where you come from. But use a good white fillet fish. On the table then, we've got some lemongrass. We got some chilies, shallots, red onions, we got some garlic, we got a little bit of lime, we got a big piece of ginger, and we're only going to take a bit of that and slice it up. Kaffir lime leaves, a whole bunch of mint, and we're just going to pull the leaves off the mint. We got some palm sugar, tamarind sauce, chili paste, fish sauce, and we got a few mixed nuts. There are peanuts and cashews in there. So that's our ingredients, so let's show you how to do it. Come. Okay, we got our ginger on here. We want a little bit of ginger. We'll take that off there, put that to one side for now. We're going to grab a spoon and we're going to peel it. We'll take that skin off there very quickly. And then we're just going to cube this up into small cubes. We want little bits of ginger on here. Now you can use a knife if you want, but a spoon's very good, and it's not sharp, so you ain't going to get cut fingers. So all we're going to do, guys, is cut that through there. We're going to want this into cubes. So with our ginger then, we want to be cubing it, but we want it small cubes, really small cubes. So we're just going to slice that through there like that. So we got some tiny cubes going on here, look. So that's our ginger. We just need to put our ginger on our plate. Right, our lemongrass then. What we need to do is just take that little bit off there. That's a bit woody on that end. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to slice this very thinly. But we don't want that big stalk end up there. So we're just going to take that off there like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually thinly slice this. So we got these lovely thin slices going on here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to put that on our plate. So what we need to do is just peel these onions. Just take that woody bit out of there. There's not much on there, to be honest. Okay, so what we want to do with these onions then, we need to be cutting these to roughly the same size as our ginger. So we want little bits of onion like that. So that's our onion. We'll bob that on a plate too. So we got some chilies here. We want to be taking these stalks out of here, we don't want those. And then we're just going to slice them across into some decent little pieces. So we want to be slicing these up to something roundabout like that. A lime, we want to just take the lime down there like that. And what we're going to do, we're going to actually cube this, but with the skin on. So we've got these little cubes of lime. They're going on our plate as well. So we've got some mint leaves here, and all we're going to do is pick the mint leaves off and just put them on the plate. So all that veg on there that we've prepared there, all those small pieces, that mint leaves and everything, we are actually going to layer that up on top of our fish when we've cooked our fish. So all we need to do is put that to one side. Right, we've got some garlic here. We need to finely slice this garlic because we're going to fry this. So nice and steady. So that's our sliced garlic for frying. We're just going to put that to one side because we're going to do some kaffir lime leaves. So with our kaffir lime leaves then, we just need to take this stalk out of here. Now we don't want to rip these too small because they will actually disappear when we fry them. So if you've got a big reasonable leaf there, just take it in half. That's all. So that's our kaffir lime leaves. So we've got kaffir lime leaves, we've got garlic, and that's prepped up for frying. Right, there's just a little bit of water in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 tablespoons of this palm sugar in there. Now I've never seen orange palm sugar ever before. Right, we want 2 tablespoons of tamarind paste. So that's going to give us our sourness there with our sweetness. We want 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. 1, 2, 3. And we want 1 tablespoon of chili paste. Now I've only got a teaspoon that'll only fit in here, so we're going to do a couple of these. So 1 tablespoon of chili paste. Right, so we want to get a flame on. Doesn't have to be too high. We're trying to dissolve all this sugar in here. We're going to stir it all up, mix it all in until it's all dissolved. And it should be quite a thick paste. Right, so we just need to give this a little bit of a taste test, see what it's like. So that's about sour enough actually, because we're going to add some lime juice. So all we're doing now is just stirring this round till it thickens up a little bit. You just have to watch this as you're going on, you know it's got sugars in, we don't want to burn it, just keep it moving gently. So that's about thick enough, we want to turn that off. If not, we're going to need a crystallised sugar in there. And nice and steady in there. And don't forget, this will thicken up as it cools down. Okay, so we want to put some oil in our pan. Now we've got a little bit of oil going on in there, and what we're going to do, we're going to turn on the heat and then we're going to fry our garlic and our kaffir lime leaves before frying the fish. Right, so we want to be going in there with our kaffir lime leaves. Now we've got to be careful here, we don't want to fry them till they go bitter. It's only a quick whiz round, little bit of crispiness, and we're going to take them out. So we want to be getting those kaffir lime leaves out of there. Take your kaffir lime leaves out and we just put them on a plate to drain. So just lay them out on some kitchen towel and they'll drip off nice and easy, and these are crispy. So in with our garlic. Nice little whiz round very quickly, and then this will be coming out pretty quick. We don't want to burn this. Flame off, we want to get that out of there. So again, just take our garlic out and put it on our plate. Okay, we got our fish here. I've just put a little bit of salt and pepper on. What we're going to do, we're just going to put a little bit of corn flour on there, coat it all with corn flour, not too thick, and then we're going to fry the fish. So get our corn flour in there, a little bit more I think, and we're just going to give it a stir over, just coat it up. Now the corn flour, what it's going to do, is going to actually hold in the moisture of the fish, so it's going to help it crisp up, and it's going to keep the fish nice and moist. Now there is a bit of corn flour left in the bottom of there. We're not going to put all that in. We're just going to give these fish a little shake off before we put it in the oil. Now it wants to be hot enough to crisp up the fish. So all we need to do is give our fish a little banging on there and just put in there. Now it doesn't really matter what way you go in, you know, we just want to get it in. There we go. So what we need to be doing, I can see it's browning up underneath there, look. We just want to turn it over. Nice and steady. And our fish is held together beautifully. So what we're trying to do, we're actually trying to get this just to be a little bit golden brown, because we're going to mix all this up with our herbs and our sauce. So it's still going to be nice and soft and succulent inside, but we want that bit of crispy goldenness on there. So that's it, we turn it off, and we want to be getting this fish out, and we want to be draining it. That is crispy, crispy. Fantastic. Give it a little shake, and we're just going to put that. In fact, it's quite dry already, look, you can see all the oils come off, and we're just going to put that on a plate with some kitchen towel. Okay then, so we've got our sauce here, look, a nice thick sauce, and what we want to be doing, we want to be adding some chilies in there. We want all that lime in there. We want to get some ginger in there. Now ginger is quite hot and spicy, so we have to be careful there. All our sliced lemongrass is going in there, and all the onion. So get all that in there, and we're just going to give it a quick mix up. Just mix all that in there. So this is still going to be a little bit sour with the tamarind, but a tamarind doesn't make it fresh, so we're going to squirt a little bit of lime in there. So just get a little bit of lime and squirt it in. Now we have to be careful, because we don't want to make this too sour, but the lime is going to freshen up this sauce. So let's just give that a little taste. We're just going to put a little bit more lime in, because it's actually a little bit sweet. So let's just get that in there. And don't forget your limes. Some limes are sourer than others. So we just squeeze it in, stir it round, give it a taste. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We got the sour, the sweetness in there. So what we need to do, we need to actually put our fish. Now this is only a small bowl, but we'll get all our fish in there, and we'll just stir it all up. So So nice and steady over. Coat up our fish in there. Try not to break the fish up in the bowl if you can help it. So that's give it a lovely, lovely coating in there. Just look at that fish. I mean, this smells absolutely incredible actually. It smells fresh, you can smell the chili paste, you can smell everything in there. So what we want to do, we want to go in there with our mint leaves. Get our mint leaves in there. And then we want to be going in there with our peanuts and our cashews. Just get all that in there. So we're just going to give that a little tossing over in that bowl. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks superb. So all we're going to do is dump all this out onto that plate. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. And then you remember that kaffir lime leaves and that garlic that we fried up? On we go. We want a little pile of that on there and a little few around the side like that. And then we want to go on there with some garlic. So a little pile on the top and a few flakes round the side. And that is one herby fish dish made. That looks superb. Just look at that. That is one Thai herby fish made. So let's just give this crispy fish a try. Just look at that. Oh, the fish is crunchy on the outside. It's soft on the middle. It's delicious. It's completely surrounded in that sauce. Let's give these herby peanuts a go. All those herbs are coming through there, you know, that garlic, that ginger, the chili, the lemongrass, the mint. That is first class. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to fill my fat face on this Thai herb fish. Oh, amazing.